Hey, Dr. Timothy Lawler here once again, and welcome to my third video in the 7-day video boot camp series, on how to generate leads for your MLM business. A quick side note, I did kind of realize that these are being posted on mostly YouTube and some other services as well. But if you want to get kind of the whole sequence of video 1 through 7, you can go to my blog, which is drtimothylawler.com. Again, drtimothylawler.com. So starting out, we talked about already purchasing leads, and that was in video number 2. And now in video number 3, we're going to talk about search engine optimization. And this really is something that I absolutely love, and it's my preferred way of generating leads now, mostly because it's free, but we'll get into that in a bit. There's lots of different avenues to do search engine optimization. You can try to optimize articles, videos, press releases. It's basically getting on the Google rankings and having it something with your name on it and your website, whatever that is, whatever niche you're trying to target, and drive them to a specific way. The cool thing about search engine optimization is that it does stay around for a long time on the rankings, and which is pretty phenomenal, and you don't have to keep paying for it. So this is kind of what is search engine optimization if you do not know what it is. As you can see, everything on the left-hand side of the screen, those are all what we call organic search engine rankings. Everything on the right, like those pictures of those chairs, those are called pay-per-click, which we'll tackle pay-per-click in a future video, but I just want to show you the big things. I think a lot of you guys know what search engine optimization is and pay-per-click is, but just in case you didn't, also in this example, the first 3 on the left, the chairs, overstock.com, Crate and Barrel chairs and chairs, those are also pay-per-click. Those mean people pay to have those rankings there. Otherwise, the first search ranking for the search engine optimization is the living room chairs at overstock.com in this example. Again, I just use chairs just as a keyword to search for. Thing about search engine optimization, though, is that it is not immediate. It does take some work. You got to have a lot of backlinks, or you got to have your website connected to a lot of different other websites. Basically, that makes it look important to Google or Bing, and even Yahoo. They're kind of the same thing now. And basically, it bumps up your website or your article, driving traffic to your website. You do need to learn this skill. It does take a lot of time, but you can get started fairly quickly, and I'll give you some tips on how to do that. Basically, you just want to write something with really good content, providing a ton of value to other people, even if it's just one little tidbit. How do you make a blog? How do you write a good post? Those types of things, and you get it out to some of the article directories or the video sites, and you get posting, and that's how you do this. The cool thing is that if you do it and you do learn the skill, you will get awesome results. The way that I prefer, and if you read anything in the Better Networker community or the the magnetic sponsoring community, they're going to talk about this, and it's one thing, and it's called your blog, and your blog. Google, which is the primary site you want to be ranked for, Google loves blogs because it is constantly having new content generated for it. And the cool thing about it is that you can kind of monetize this in a lot of different ways. We'll talk about that in 1 second as well, but if you're going to get a blog started, WordPress is probably the easiest way to do it. You want to own your own blog, okay? You do not want to go to WordPress.com. You want to go to WordPress.org and actually own your own blog. You don't want to host it on another site, because if that site was to go down, you'd be screwed. You'd be out of luck. You also need to have a capture page on that blog. Basically, we'll talk about that looks like in a second. If you do go to drtimothylawler.com, that is my blog, you'll see the capture page on the right-hand side of the page. Again, that's how you monetize this, or that's how you get your money's worth out of your blog, because you want to capture some people's information, their email addresses, first names, maybe even a number. You can also go to jasonbetter.com. That's kind of, again, the Better Networker community and how they rock and roll with their blogs. So again, SEO, that's what we just covered. Again, that was down and dirty. There's literally hours upon hours of courses on how to do SEO. Basically, my take home is to get a blog started, get a capture page on that blog. And if you want to know what that looks like, go to my blog, which is drtimothylawler.com as an example. If you have a lot of questions, which I'm sure you do, shoot me an email, or you can just go to my blog as well. So just to recap what we've done so far, we're talking about in this video bootcamp series both paid and free ways to generate leads. Some we've already covered buying leads. Now we've covered search and optimization. We will talk about social media and also a few other advertisements as well. Again, if you have any questions, please email me at timothy.m.lawler@gmail.com, or you can opt into my site, sparkingsuccess.com, and I'll give you a call. Yes, I would love to get some great conversations with this video. I know it's kind of just the big wave topped, but the conversation following this video would be great to do a lot of teaching on. So look forward to hearing back from you. Otherwise, go ahead and go on to video number 4.